What's up guys, Spiritual Lemonade back with another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. 350 just dropped a new album called Does Anyone Know You're Going This Way? I do have early access to the album. By the time the album drops, I will have heard it already. I am super excited for this. This is one of my most anticipated albums. This one and Bodega 2. Those are two of the most anticipated albums for me this year. So Does Anyone Know You're Going This Way? We got 10 songs. We have some features that look pretty fire. We got No Big Deal. We got Marty. We got DJ Michael V and Fern. We got Caleb Mitchell. And then Betsy Joe. I don't know who that is, but I'm super excited for this. Before we get into this, remember, when life gives us lemons, we praise the Lord. And when life takes our lemons, we still praise the Lord. We have heard, I think, C4 and Crucero on the channel already, but I'm going to listen to it anyway, just so we get the whole experience. First up, Make the News. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. One more time.
Turn me up a little bit.
Wanna grow the leaves, but now I can't afford a trim. If I cut it now, I never know what that will end. If 100,000 will get you off your couch, then 100,000 clouds will pass before we win. 100 miles an hour without we got for fam. 100,000 hours before I hit my friend. 100.
Bro, he's just got unlimited flows here. I love this style too that he's going back to, that he's kind of shown with the few singles, Crucero and C4. I think I don't know how you say it, but I'm pretty sure track number 4 was also a single, but I didn't really react to it, but I don't think I heard it yet. But this really like boom bap kind of style, with like the samples and the beat, it's so good. I'm super excited for this. I'm gonna run it back a little bit.
If I cut it now, I never know what that will end. If 100,000 will get you off your couch, then 100,000 clouds will pass before we win. 100 miles an hour.
100,000 clouds will pass before we win.
100,000 hours before I hit my friend. 100 missed calls, that's my pitfall. Miss my best man at my wedding, I should just hit my dog. No bases, I just run it till I feel vacant. Moving these dreams cross sea.
No bases, I just run until I feel vacant. Man, no bases like in the baseball field, but I'm running until I feel vacant.
I still feel basic. Trying to open eyes to scenes that I still feel LASIK. On my third attempt at life, I try, but I don't feel amazing. Raising babies on the east where mama made me. Didn't sit right at night, where my mind would take me. Wanted more for me, but now I wanted more for them. Wanted stars to see, but now I wanna hold their hand. Dirt on knees as I plead to the third degree. Flowers need time, but I'm nervous, I won't sow the seed. Let the rain fall from God and let him prune the weeds. If I never chose myself, I would've let the tule sing.
Bro, the flower scheme and then the seeds, and everything, that whole like few bars right there went crazy. I'm gonna run it back so you guys can hear it.
Degree, flowers need time, but I'm nervous, I won't sow the seed.
Flowers need time.
Let the rain fall from God and let him prune the weeds. If I never
let him prune the weeds.
Lose myself, I would've let the tule sing.
Hey.
Yeah, and that's a hard way to tell my story. Try to write some hits, but I just can't ignore 'em. Couldn't cop the drip, but no, I can't afford 'em. Who's got the news? I paint the truth inside my living.
Yeah, this is I'm assuming this whole album is going to be more stripped down, more sample type stuff like he's been showing off in the last few singles. But don't forget, 350 can still make a banger, like, you know, the super hype tracks, but he's more than just the hype songs. He's like an actual artist, which he's showcasing right here. And these, not to say these aren't bangers, these are just like more intentionally focused to have a very clear and heavy hitting message. And this is This is perfect. I love it.
Juvenile delinquent booming through the valleys, made a bruise. Mama made me hard-headed, knew I couldn't stay in school. If I never had a dream, I probably would've made the news. Yeah.
Want to bring in someone dealing with a crisis every day in the front lines, prepare the McAllen sector.
Southern border. NBC News now correspondent to McAllen has reported McAllen Texas for NBC News.
I saw a video on Instagram with Brother Blaine. I've been tapping into his music a little bit. I haven't reacted to him on the channel yet. And I don't know if it was him. I know he was definitely involved somewhat in this project, but there was also someone else. I don't know if it was on this song. You know, you can kind of hear like the either saxophone or something. Someone was playing an instrument in one of the videos that 350 posted. I don't know if it was on this song though or not, but I know there's some kind of horns in the background here. All right, we're on to the next song. We're starting off pretty strong here. We're going right into the next one with No Big Deal and Marty. Left the Light On. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. 3-5. Yeah. Yeah. Heavy night on, trying to keep my sight on. Too many fight on, trying to keep they light on. I grew up bold, but now I just think I write on. This hot of gold, been starting to feel like nylon. Been on the road a bit, watching my people
Gotta run it back.
sight on. Too many fight on, trying to keep they light on. I grew up bold, but now I just think I write on. This hot of gold, been starting to feel like nylon.
This heart of gold been starting to feel like nylon, like it's starting to feel fake.
Been on the road a bit, watching my people struggling, begging me for my help. Don't pay no mind, I'm finna drive on. And this
Or maybe just like softened. I don't know if that's what he was going for there, but either fake or like softened, like the heart of gold, heart of stone, turned into nylon, which is more I don't know, pliable or whatever. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but
this hot of gold, been starting to feel like nylon. Been on the road a bit, watching my people struggling, begging me for my help. Don't pay no mind, I'm finna drive on. And it's a cold world, screw it, keep the fire on. My well of empathy happened to finally drown. I started sinking, been thirsty, but hardly drinking. Been flirting with different thinking, living water, low supply on. I can't disappoint the ones I must rely on. But I'll be damned if I'ma cry on. Check. Used to do this for my niece, but now I got my own. Baby, they lie, they can't survive without their microphone. The people creeping, trying to peep to see what Mike alone. They used to call me overrated, now they can't leave Mike alone. Smell the cheek from a mile away.
oh, wow, that was crazy. I liked that. And the flows and the rhyme schemes here. He keeps weaving in and out of the rhymes, and it's like so seamless. The transitions are fire.
Can't survive without their microphone. The people creeping, trying to peep to see what Mike alone. They used to call me overrated, now they can't leave Mike alone.
Now they can't leave Mike alone.
The cheek from a mile away like my cologne. I might prolong my time in the game, I'm liking the way they like my songs. Call it pride, I say well damn, cause they might not be wrong. My creating ought to breathe or keep my lighting on.
Oh, we got Dilly up next.
Devil couldn't purchase my heart, he tried to lease it. So it was like an Air Force One, he couldn't increase it. So he set his sights on my mind, he tried to breach it. Couldn't even see the divine through all my regrets. He fessed up, I had to be stressed out so I could be stressed up. And when I leave, guess what? I'm not taking any of these secrets to a grave site. Satan said his yoke was easy, I ate an egg white and
I'm not taking any of these secrets to a grave site. Man, No Big Deal's going crazy. He's been releasing pretty often, and I think he's about to drop an album too, I think. We got Forest and No Big Deal coming soon, and Marty also. We didn't even get to Marty's part yet, but he is also going crazy. I've checked a few of his new songs out, and I think he might also be dropping an album soon too.
could increase it. So he set his sights on my mind, he tried to breach it. Couldn't even see the divine through all my regrets. He fessed up, I had to be stressed out so I could beat stress up. And when I leave, guess what? I'm not taking any of these secrets to a grave site. Satan said his yoke was easy, I ate an egg white and praised Christ. I found a
He said his yoke was easy. I ate an egg white. I like that. That was
out
fire.
of the grave twice. Eternity in mind when I'm saying save lives. The leading cause of death is when a man stays silent. Or live a dream inside a screen and never face life. Sit with your emotions, that's what I do when I write songs. They told you not to cry, but it's not a hill you should die on. That fire deep inside the Messiah, he's saying fight on. Motel 777, heaven left the light on.
The kid's back, I don't need no introductions. Living out my dreams seems my only interruption. The devil's out for destruction, I'm out here just to crush him. On the hill of these dunks, and that ain't up for discussion, dawg. Yeah, this what I was born for. Throw my head back and laugh, driving in a sports car. 3-5 hit me back, said I need more bars. This that real hip-hop flex, I need some more bombs. Okay, gentlemen, go start your engines. This ain't a race, it's more twisted metal competition. Only reason I'm here is because God's protection. I got robbed down in Oakland for all my possessions, and that one really hurt. It builds character or something, I'm not really sure. But he hit me with the bug eyes like Lil Dirt, and still made it home, Satan's plans didn't work. Stupid.
The device is ready for detonation.
Oh, I like that transition. This device is ready for a detonation, and then it goes into C4 because you know that's you know, it detonates. But you gotta appreciate the lyricism on from all three of them. No Big Deal, Marty, and 350. And I think notably, like for No Big Deal, he just has a very strong, you know, sometimes you get caught up, especially for me, because like I've been going to see him a lot recently in concert, and he does a lot of the hits like Parabolic, Sticks, you know, the fun ones, the ones everyone knows. But then once you hear him tap into this like different kind of writing and delivery, it's like, man, he's on a whole other level, and it's fire to hear that. And also I loved the beat. It kind of reminded me of Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick Lamar vibes on it. But we're gonna go right into the next one, C4. I've already heard it, but we're gonna get right into it.
But somehow words just won't do what I'm doing. And though I know it really can't be
I'm talking C4 bumping. Hitters jump from 3 floors up. Yes, I need more than increase more jumping. Dudes been back in beast motions. Cheech roll blunts. I'm on the East Coast, speaking for the least with no funding. 3-5 working 9 to 5 for the 956. I made the choices for the life I live. Can't blame the sun for the nights I get, or the flights I missed. No bloody knuckles from the fights I fist. Okay, back up in the East.
No bloody knuckles from the fights I fist. I like that. I think I paused on that bar in my initial reaction, but this whole vibe is fire.
In the A again, proof is in the progress. None I gotta say to them. Boots to the ground, to the ground, to the pavement. I can smell the crown coming down, smell the fragrance. Elbows in the crowd throwing flagrants. Melatonin rattling the subs from the roof to the basement. Who gon' say they proud of me or say that I'm amazing them? Without a placement, just walk around and facing them. Ooh, but that's my fear though. Move the vet aside so I can ride to where the wind blows. Wifey has me moisturizing, trying to get my skin glow. I've been worried about my seed and if my kid grows. So much here to worry about, but little to control. It's like trying to.
The whole thing about C4, a lot of the bars are referencing, it kind of sounds like you're going to war. You're ready to drop bombs. I like this.
From drowning grass on the floor, trying to slow time down with heavy smoking bowls. Not gonna lie, it had me popping pills, not caring how it goes. Sleeping and not caring if I rose. Legends giving props to the flows. Dreams coming true, still I hold. Bitterness, I never heal from the cold. And not caring if I rose. Legends giving props to the flows. Dreams coming true, still I hold. Bitterness, I never heal from the cold.
Everybody in those days was running good, so Jefferson, Milan, Morgan City, you name it. McAllen, Texas. Ain't gonna run that bridge.
M1, A1, select the switch. Blue automatic, like a machine gun.
Check it out.
Alright, so this was a single, I'm pretty sure. I haven't heard it and I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm gonna wait and see if he pronounces it in the song.
97, I done came down, mama snatched me from the heavens. Grandpa started cheating, although grandpa was a reverend. Broken hearts taught me that my idols were protected. What's the record? I went 500, 5,000 on my homie wrist. Moving slight changes to my homie list. Who am I? Dots times 11 on my dome it gets heavy, kinda cloudy, kinda dark. Sometimes I'm only pissed. Minded my business, diagnosis just a name game. Tryna make a hit without a deal. Now what's my name, gang? 3-5 from your mama's side, from the same.
What's my name, gang? 3-5 from the east side. I like that. And also, whatever the effects put on the vocals in the beginning there, I don't know who. I'm trying to think of who it sounds like. I want to say like Suicide Boys or something kind of like that, where they do really kind of crazy effects on the vocals, and then it has like the hard 808 and the beat is just bumping. I don't know if that's what it reminds me of though. It might be someone else. But this is fire.
Lane, same block, living different lives, different games played. Yeah, we ain't the same, man. Moving to the A, came from the valley's mainframe. Never Cinco Seis kept trying to put me in my place. That's a pattern cycle that we never seem to shake. Mama has a baby, tell that baby, shh, quiet down. Make that baby fit and be indifferent in a quiet sound. God forbid you rowdy when you coming from a quiet town. Don't smile for your license picture, sit there with a quiet frown. 1997.
Y por eso yo mi jale lo voy a hacer como quiera y no me importa si lo tengo que hacer enojado, si lo tengo que hacer feliz, pero yo como quiera lo voy a hacer y lo voy a hacer bien, con huevos, porque cuando sepan que yo hice ese jale, yo quiero que digan, con razón salió bien ese jale, ¿sí me entiendes? Porque lo hizo ese vato, ese vato no anda ahí sonceando, no hace nada a medias, ese vato hace las cosas bien, ¿sí me entiendes?
Alright, that was fire. I liked the little talking part at the end, even though I had no idea what the guy was saying. And now we're into...
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh, sorry. Now we're going into Crucero. I did react to this one as well, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. Let's go.
Yeah. I had a lot of time, stuck up on the coffee, I've been trying to sip the wine. Think about the man I've been shaking up my spine. Think I got here too soon, been looking to rewind. Like where do I resign? Sipping, thinking vividly, toast my humility, boast my ability. Close to what's been killing me.
Just think.
And dreaming unpredictably. Who'da thought I'd do the things that brought my mom hostility? Pondering my thoughts gonna make me question.
Okay, whenever that ad-lib of the person saying something... Wait.
Killing me.
Just think.
Okay, that reminded me of... I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to the Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole, all that stuff, but what I think it was in the Drake beat, the conductor... Or wait, no, that was in 7 Minute Drill by J. Cole, I think. The conductor ad-lib kind of sounds like that.
Dreaming unpredictably, who'da thought I'd do the things that brought my mom hostility? Pondering my thoughts gonna make me question my stability. Made an album only to confirm my fragility. That was last year, now I'm testing their ability. Bring the noise, I bring the voice to turn up every frequency.
Wander. Where? Let's go 350.
To whom it may concern.
This goes out to you.
Like Usher said, let it burn. They wanna tax your energy and return. Gotta dead that, cremate and stuff it up in the urn. Wandering for a season, but I returned. They wrote me off, but I never wrote back, bro, that's my word.
I never did.
See, I was lost, but the shepherd came. Led me home, I never left the game.
Never.
I stopped judging books by their covers.
Wow.
See me past the sun, got bugged by the undercovers. Nothing worse than the sound of your mother's tears. You call from the jail phone and you haven't called in years. Yeah, my debt was in arrears. I couldn't pay it myself, I couldn't save myself. When it comes to these raps, I wouldn't play myself. If I didn't live it, why would I save myself? Cook you up a plate if I wasn't tasting myself. We all fall short, I needed grace myself.
Thank you.
No more chasing dreams, gotta live them out. Create more opportunities and give them out.
Thank you.
Bro, Fern went crazy. Also, I want to say, I think it was a pretty smart move. I don't know if 350 intended to do this on purpose or not, but to have Marty and Fern on two separate songs instead of together as Social Club Misfits, I feel like that really, that was a nice decision on his part, if that was intentional. It just would have been a different, like, kind of vibe if Marty and Fern were on Crucero. So I think that was a nice move, and to still have both of them on there just on different songs, so that was fire.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. What y'all thought this was, yo? Step in line. It's our time right now. We'll let y'all have it when we done.
Out in Atlanta, got put on by the chitter chatter. Had to bring the noise, I'm too old for the pitter patter. Tip-tongue, right eggshells, but it didn't matter. Had to bring the truth, and if they piss, we finna get the matter. 3-5, Fortune 500 to my bloodline. What a life, never told a lie on these drum lines. More than obliged to put on for the east side. Even though I never felt the love till I moved seaside. Motivated to humble to think I'm overrated. Choose a side, I'm with my dudes outside, we coming up.
Too humble to think I'm overrated.
Later. Now this the flow that made the movement, this the cultivator. It's about the time to elevate it, not a moment later. You see the time I'm up at night, I didn't seek asylum. He came to me when no one came, I didn't seek the guidance. If no one's there to offer love, don't think you'll be without it. He came to me, that's how I'm living now, to speak about it, speak about it, speak about it.
We're going into the next song, Mountains Part 2 with Caleb Mitchell. Interesting fact about this, and I'm just now realizing it. So this morning, usually once or twice a week on Spotify, that's what I usually listen to music on, I will do a couple hours just listening to the AI DJ that they have on there, mostly to just try and find new music. This morning, a song came on and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And I looked down, I thought it might have been 350, and it was called Mountains. So I'm assuming this is the part 2, and it's good that I'm listening to like part 1 and part 2 in the same day, because now I know what part 1 sounds like. Before this, like, I had no idea. This is gonna go crazy, I already know it.
Yeah, one more time.
Shout out the AI DJ one time, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I wrote this story time and time again. Up to 85, I made the ride up off the bridge. Wrote this out in Tennessee, my master serving bids. Mountains looking down, I'm trying to see it from their lens. Couldn't elevate, I caught the bends. Couldn't break, been hanging by the thread. I couldn't take the weight up off my head, yeah. Don't know if it's harder just to give it up or keep it pushing. The times I felt, I kept the medication as a cushion. I need to take a moment, shaking, coming to the surface. I had the time to make it right, but thought it wasn't worth it. My grandma prayed I make it out.
I had the time to make it right, but thought it wasn't worth it. Man, listen to what he's saying. He's going crazy.
Times I felt, I kept the medication as a cushion. I need to take a moment, shaking, coming to the surface. I had the time to make it right, but thought it wasn't worth it. My grandma prayed I make it out. I hope this was the purpose, cause every now and then I get to peek behind the curtains. Yeah, and now I'm feeling FIEE, dumb, I'm free, son, I testify.
Hey, now I'm feeling FREE. That's crazy. Because A3 did something similar to that on Freestyle, on the Swayze and Coop projects.
Then I get to peek behind the curtains. Yeah, and now I'm feeling FIEE, dumb, I'm free, son, I testify. Couldn't hold my own until I let it go or let it fly. Who's to say success inside my life is always pending? Made my mama proud without an album that was trending. Yeah, okay, I know my papa sent me. Feel the pressure building in my chest, I let it feel me. Time after time I let them down, I kept on counting, hoping that my face was real enough to move this mountain.
Hey.
Every 31st, mama was praying with her hands tied. Young boy with hoes in my white tee and dreams of building a franchise. Back when all my friends started rocking blue and throwing up hand signs, I had to learn how to walk over landmines. Felt like I didn't even belong here. An act of rebellion prompted the long hair. Most of my position would've folded like a lawn chair. Ay, the black sheep of the family never wanted $1 million, just someone to understand me. And we was really in a living.
Caleb's doing his thing right here. And he's also part of both 350 and Caleb Mitchell are in Heaven on Earth. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be a lot more Caleb and 350 collabs. I haven't really checked out Caleb Mitchell on the channel, but hopefully in the future I will. But he's going crazy right now.
Like I didn't even belong here. An act of rebellion prompted the long hair. Most of my position would've folded like a lawn chair. Ay, the black sheep of the family never wanted $1 million, just someone to understand me. And we was really in a living hell. No end in sight, the crib feeling like a prison cell. Tried to talk the job, but it felt more.
Oh, the crib felt like a prison cell. He couldn't get out of it. I know that feeling. That's crazy. Not like my house is like necessarily a prison cell, but you know, sometimes no matter where you are, it doesn't even have to be your actual house, but like you can feel like you're stuck mentally, like in a prison, and you just want to get out. And I feel like that's what he's saying here, whether it's your actual crib or your house or like your mental. That's crazy. I love that.
Wishing well, said he never leave or forsake me, but damn, I couldn't tell. So many trials and tribulations, I couldn't count them. The ones who ain't really down for me, I could do without them. Eyes to the sky, looking at the road ahead, praying that my faith will really help me move this mountain.
Uh-oh. Got a little key switch.
Look how Fiddy you are.
The production also was interesting on this one. It initially also was giving me some Good Kid, Mad City vibes, but then towards the beginning of when Caleb started rapping, it kind of actually sounded more like a Kanye kind of beat, which is also fire. Obviously not like an exact copy, but like I can hear little vibes from the samples and the way the beat is hitting in certain pockets. That definitely is reminding me a little bit of a mix of Kendrick and Kanye. Next one is How Could I Heal If I Forget? It's a fire title.
Yeah, if I recall, was just trying my best. I made an effort with the cards in the deck. In my 20s, something's trying to forget. It was success until I'm tying the chest. I'm over deep breaths, these meds, the disrespect. Gave my all just to see it all swept in the mess. I go for years after tears on the floor. Fears that my peers won't be here anymore. Realizing that I'm breathing dead air. Who decided that's fair? Who's around this?
I realized I was breathing dead air. And I love how also there's like a good bit of reverb on these vocals. But the vocals are the main point. They are the focal point of the track so far. Like he really wants you to hear what he's saying.
In a mess, I go for years after tears on the floor. Fears that my peers won't be here anymore. Realizing that I'm breathing dead air. Who decided that's fair? Who's around is cruising around to care. Proof is in the fruit, I picked a few to see if I'm there.
Proof is in the fruit, I pick a few to see if I'm there. That's fire. You know, every time someone says anything like similar to that, bearing the good fruit, bearing fruit, that's what the whole channel's about here. Galatians 5, go read it. Talks about the fruits of the Spirit, and once you start, the way you get the fruits of the Spirit is by stepping with the Spirit. Like you have to be aligned with the Spirit in order to get the fruits of the Spirit, like love, joy, and peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, all of that stuff, which is fire. I had to stop. Let's keep
Just
going.
pushing through, don't think that I'm here. Wipe away my tears to say to focus on the present day. Logan take my breath away, hoping that day's today. Trying to forget it, I try to mend my wounds here. Looking around, blood on the ground, but who's here? But who's here? Looking around, blood on the ground, but who's here? If I recall, I was just trying my best. I made an effort with the cards in the deck. In my 20-somethings trying to forget. It was success until I'm tying the chest. Wounds never scarred, never truly went too far. Proofs in the fruit and the duties of a god. Adolescence demanding my presence as an adult. Found a message inside my head that said it ain't gone. Realizing that I'm breathing dead air. Who decided that's fair? Cruise around amusement of my despair. Yesterday's dust in my lungs, I can't breathe. Quoting Hitler scripts trying to fix why.
Yesterday's dust is in my lungs, I can't breathe. That's crazy. Like, these lines, they're very subtle, but once you stop and think about like what he's saying, they're like so deep and meaningful.
Yeah, but I don't know where that is. Take a moment to deny and to focus my lens. How could I heal if I forget? You don't forget, you just suppress and call it blessed. Never truly.
You don't heal, you forget. Wait, I'm running it back because what he just said there is crazy.
How could I heal if I forget? You don't forget.
You don't forget, you just suppressed, but call it blessed. That's a crazy line because it's so true.
Suppress and call it blessed. Never truly heal. Never.
A lot of us do that instead of truly healing. I've been there. I've done that. That's crazy.
Deal with your mess. Real's never real till you feel you're depressed. Real's never real till you feel why you're stressed. Real's never real till you.
If what you say is true, then it won't matter.
Well, time will tell, won't it?
Yeah, I guess it will.
I like the little metronome kind of sound that's also going on in the beat. Next up, we have Time Will Tell. Let's go.
Thought I knew you, didn't think it would turn so bad. Everyone around me.
Okay, so we got the melodic side of 350 on this one.
Don't look back. Why change for me if I never call you back? These wounds don't scar, feel like those days won't pass. Only time will tell.
Hey.
If it's right or not, man, that's all my feel. And it's still ain't hell. No. If I'm by myself, then I'm by myself. Can't find no more if the ship comes sail. And I let you sail. No. Since you told me that you're going, been too cold here on my own.
Man, this one is crazy. I like the reverb and everything on his vocals, and this is kind of, I know 350's kind of done some melodic stuff on Love You Divine, I think is the album name. He did a few tracks that were kind of melodic, but none of them really sounded like this. This sounds like a whole different vibe.
You told me that you're going, been too cold here on my own. Can't help it no wrong way. Keep telling me the wrong things. I like it when you hold me. Ain't feeling it at all. Still remember you were called a while. You tell me how you want it, mine. Honey, just let it go.
I wanna bet that A3 kind of helped him on this one. This sounds very A3-esque, if you know what I mean. Let me try and find the song. So I've been going through both A3 and 350's like discography lately, just because both of them have a lot coming out, and also I just love their music. But there's this album by A3 that I've never heard of before, but I just listened to, and there's one called INAU. And that song goes crazy. It's like a summer bop, and this is kind of what this is giving me, like summery kind of vibes, a little bit.
If it's right or not, and it's all my will, and it still ain't hell. No, no. If I'm by myself, and I'm by myself, can't find no more. The ship gon' sail, and I let you sail. No, no.
This is beautiful. Bro, we got the strings going on in the back.
Only time will tell, time will tell. If it's right on time, and it's all in love, and it's still in love. No, no. If I'm by myself, and I'm by myself, can't find no more. The ship gon' sail, I let you sail.
Alright, that one kind of switched it up from the other songs in the album. Next one is Break Down the what? I have no idea. We'll have to see, but it's featuring Betsy Joe. I have no idea who that is. Let's get into it. This might be like an interlude. Okay, so I get it now. I am super slow. Okay, so it's meant to go into the next song, Break Down the Walls. I totally missed that part of what was going on there. Angelic vocals from Betsy Joe. That was fire. Last song called Walls.
I've been trying so hard these days, but I've been giving up. Love's never been on my way. Still I live it up. Break down the wall for me and hold my heart for me. No, it's hard for me. Yeah, I find a love that
I like those like fuzzy vocals, like however he does that. I don't know how A3 and 350 like on the melodic songs, because it doesn't sound like it's auto. I mean, there's obviously some auto tune, but it sounds more than just auto tune. It's like almost like you're in a whole different, like you're like levitating almost. And I don't know how they make their vocals sound like that when they do the singing stuff. It's fire.
For me, no, it's hard for me. Yeah, I find a love that ain't hereditary. Made this joint ourselves, I know genetics will be necessary. Chains will still get passed if you ain't active in the breaking of them.
Running it back.
Yeah, I found a love that ain't hereditary.
I found a love that's not hereditary.
Join ourselves, I know genetics will be necessary.
I know genetics will be necessary.
Still get past if you ain't active in the breaking of. Walk my life, I took my steps, I wrote my pages, many of them. Dealing with a curse that got a sting and it still stings a lot. Talk about dreams a lot, we breathing deep and hold it, breathe it out. Fill my lungs with warm embrace, she fills us with consistency. Hold it deep inside till we excel it for our kids to see. Yeah. I want a day when dad will make you proud. I remember 8 years old inside a living room with family round. I went to dad to give him hugs, but in return he turned me down. At 14 I was doing the same.
Man, this is crazy. This is like some storytelling stuff right here.
Sister to the ground. 15 Corey told me, don't you realize why you live like this? Daddy pushed you around and now your siblings gotta take the hits. Ever since they made a vow to love like God would love my child. 25 years old, I get to love like a real father now. I've been trying so hard.
Oh, that's crazy how he's flipping the script. Like, he's gonna give his kids the life that he didn't have growing up. That's crazy.
These days, but I've been giving up. I've been giving up.
I'm gonna run it back.
Made a vow to love like God would love my child. 25 years old, I get to love like a real father now. I've been trying so hard these days, but I've been giving up. I've been giving up. Love's never been on my way. Still I live it up. Still I live it up. Break down the wall for me and hold my heart for me. No, it's hard for me. Break 'em down, break 'em down. 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 Break 'em down, break 'em down.
Man, that last one was a heavy song. Yeah, this project went crazy. I knew what to expect. I knew this was going to be slightly different vibes from even his last album, Love You Divine. I think that's what the name of it was. But I love You Divine, and this one gives a whole different vibe. It's like a whole like different era of 350. I feel like the production was so good on this. Okay, yeah, Love You Divine was the title of his other album. And then I want to see if he has on his Instagram. I know A3 did some of the video stuff for this album. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to shout out some of these people. We got all the features on there. Betsy Joe is tagged here. Enzo Gran, he's crazy. Brother Blaine, he's crazy. I think they're both on production. Mixed by AC, the mixing and mastering. Prod by 1995, we got him on here. We've been checking out a lot of songs produced by 1995 on the channel. And Bodega 2 is dropping soon, which will also probably be mostly produced by 1995. Who is this? Elon someone. Shout out to him. I assume he's probably on production. But yeah, the vibe of this was immaculate. This did not disappoint at all. I've been super excited to check this out. 350 sent this to me probably like last week, and I haven't gotten the chance to sit down and listen yet. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. All the links for all of the artists, everyone involved in this project will be linked in the description, so you can go check them out for yourself. Shout out 350 for sending the music early. He's been doing that. Him and A3 have been sending me some early songs, so I'm so excited when artists do that. It means the world to me. But yeah, all the links in the description for everyone. If you're new here to the channel, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more videos like this. If you need prayer or have any questions about the Bible or your walk with Christ, DM me on Instagram. I'd love to start a conversation with you guys over there. And yeah, go be fruitful. Let's go.